Welcome back at C Squared. In this video clip I will show you how to construct the circumcircle of a triangle. So let's draw a triangle, and I will suggest you to draw a pretty large triangle. Keep it acute, I think it's better, and try not to have an isosceles or an equilateral triangle or a right triangle, just a triangle, a scalene triangle, and a acute. So I hope I have something like that here, and I'm gonna call it ABC. And for constructing the circumcenter, we need to find the circumcenter. For that reason, you need the perpendicular bisector of the sides of the triangle. So I'm going to start with this BC, and I'm going to construct the perpendicular bisector. If you remember, you have to put the compass on one of the endpoints. I'm going to start to point B, make it more than half, okay, and draw an arc down and an arc up. If you remember, if you don't, you will see it on my description how to do it again. And again, the same thing on the point C, and hopefully you can see, yeah, these are the two intersection points between these arcs. With a dash line, I'm gonna draw the perpendicular bisector of the side BC. It's this guy. Try to be very accurate with this construction. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing for another side. Now you can pick, you just need to do one more, you don't need to do all three unless you want to. So let's say you go and want to do the perpendicular bisector of AB. Right? The same type of approach. Open the compass more than half, like you see it here, right? Now I'm going to draw an arc on the left of AB, this arc, on the right of AB, and you see my compass is in point B. I'm going to do the same thing from point A. You notice how it is, and again you see that arc and you see this arc. So we get the 2 points that are right here, 1 second. Those are the 2 points I'm looking for, drawing this line, which is the perpendicular bisector of side AB, which means it goes through the middle of side AB and it is perpendicular on the side AB. Again, I use a dash line, and I don't know if you notice, but right here it looks like we have the intersection point. That point is called the circumcenter. So why do we call it the circumcenter? Look at here now. I'm going to put my compass in this point where the two perpendicular bisector intersect. I'm going to go, for example, on point C, and you notice, and if you do a good job, I miss it a little bit. It's gonna be the same in all 3 points. I mean, it's unique. Like I said, you really need to be very accurate on everything you do. I'm gonna try. And you see my circle, my circumcircle. Let's be sure that's the way we call it. I'm gonna keep drawing, maybe you can see it better and better. Okay, now of course, if you have depends on also on the tool you have. My compass I have here is maybe a cheap one, a very cheap one. Okay, I think you can see it now, that this point, I'm gonna call it D. Like I said, D is the circumcenter. Is the center of the circle that goes around the triangle. And all these guys you see here, DC, DA, and DB are going to be congruent. Why? Because they are the radii of the circumcenter. They have the same measure. DA it's equal of DB, it's equal of DC. Point D is equidistant from the vertices of the triangle we start from. If you enjoy this construction, don't forget to click the like button and come back on C-Square for more construction and more help. Thank you.